Do you want to learn how to use a single tarot card to embody your goals for 2025? Stay tuned to learn 4 ways to discover how to find the perfect tarot card to fit what you want to become in the new year. Hi everybody, I'm Sue Ellen Clayton. Welcome to my channel where we're learning how to read tarot one card at a time. Today we will find a single card to represent your goals for 2025. I will be using the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot, and there's a link below. It's a new year, and I wanted to share a very simple and powerful way to use tarot to set your intentions or goals for the new year. And it is to choose a single tarot card that speaks to you and will be the basis of your year going forward. And I'm going to give you 4 ways to do this. It's up to you whether you use just the major arcana or all of the cards. Personally, I just use the major arcana because I feel like the theme for a year is a big deal, but it's a personal choice if you'd like to use just the major arcana or use the entire deck. The first and easiest way to do this, although not the one I do myself, is to shuffle the cards and pick one at random. For demonstration purposes, I did this and I got Strength. I actually think that's a pretty good card for me. I did a New Year's reading, which I'll link to below and talk about more shortly, and I think that Strength pretty much sums up my goals for the year. So it's perfectly valid to trust the cards to pick the exact tarot card that you need. The second way to choose a card for 2025 is intuitively. Basically, at some point, you will know what the card should be. This is what happened to me. I was meditating before my daily tarot reading, and the idea of using a specific card for the year just came to me. My goals for 2025 are all about pacing myself and finding balance, and the card that came to mind was Temperance. It is a perfect fit, and there was no need to look further. This experience was also what gave me the idea for this video. So set an intention, ask your guides, meditate, or do what you normally do, and the appropriate card should reveal itself. The third way to choose your card is to flip through the cards and find one that speaks to you based on the qualities you feel that you want to embody in 2025. If you want, you can do a bit of work beforehand to write down your goals for 2025. You can also complete the New Year's reading tarot spread from January 1st, which I've linked to below. Or you can listen to my description of each card and see which one resonates with you. Make a note of the ones that you think are appropriate. If there are more than one, then you can make a decision from there. Now I'm going to flip through the major arcana quickly and give you a few words about why each card might be a good choice for your New Year's goals. The Fool best embodies the energy of a new year. It's about new beginnings, fresh starts, pursuing your dreams, trusting yourself, and living in the moment. This is an excellent card if you want to start something new. That might be a project, a move, a relationship, a job, or some other type of goal. The Magician is about taking action and using your resources to make sure that you get what you really want. It's about living up to your potential, channeling your energy, and using your tools so that you can reach your goals. This is a great card if you know exactly what you want and are ready to manifest it. The High Priestess is about listening to your inner wisdom, honoring your intuition, and improving your connection with spirit. This is a great card to choose if your goal is to prioritize inner growth, including if you want to learn more about how to read tarot cards. The Empress card is about the birth of something new in your life. It could literally be a child, but it's more likely to be about tapping into your creativity, connecting with nature, or experiencing life's pleasures. This is a great card to choose if you want to prioritize your health and creativity, as well as foster a deeper connection with your loved ones and the environment. The Emperor Tarot card is about building a strong foundation for the future through structure, stability, self-discipline, and leadership. This is an excellent card if your New Year's goal requires looking at a situation logically and if you need discipline to stick to a plan or routine. The Hierophant is about learning through traditional sources such as religion or higher education, where customs, rules, and traditions play a big part. This is a great card to choose if you're seeking personal growth from a structured by-the-book format that aligns with your values and includes learning from a teacher, mentor, or community. The Lover's card is about collaboration, intentional choices, personal growth and healing, creating balance in your life, and finding a partner. This is a great card if you're seeking a healthy relationship, want to strengthen the bonds with the people in your life, or want to live in alignment with your authentic self. The Chariot is about taking the reins and moving forward in your life with courage, determination, focus, and balance. It's a great card if you're looking to master a skill or reach ambitious goals and are determined to stay motivated even when you encounter difficulties and obstacles. Strength is about overcoming inner challenges using patience, self-compassion, and a calm, gentle approach. This is a great card if you'll need courage and resilience to face internal obstacles such as fear of failure, negative self-talk, or unhealthy habits. This is the card that I randomly picked for 2025, and I was shocked at how accurate it was after my 7-card New Year's reading, which I will link to below. The Hermit card is a great card if your goal is to separate from the noise of the world and explore spiritual practices that will help you gain clarity, growth, or inner peace. This is a great card if you've decided, like I have, to detach yourself from the craziness of the news in the United States after the presidential election and focus on what you can control, which is your internal life. The Wheel of Fortune is a card about accepting changes in life and knowing that things ebb and flow. It's about knowing that life can be unpredictable and that neither good nor bad times last forever. This is a great card if you're somebody like me who would love to think they can control the universe and needs to know how to go with the ebb and flow, and remember that, in the long term, change will occur. The Justice card is about fairness, truth, relying on facts, and being accountable for your actions and decisions. This is a great card if you're looking at the long-term consequences of your actions. For instance, if you tend to make impulsive purchases, you are committed to looking at the state of your finances and figuring out a solution. The Hanged Man is about pausing, reflecting, letting go, and seeing the world from a new perspective. This would be a great card if you were trying to make a change in your worldview, for example, by forgiving someone or letting go of limiting beliefs or habits like perfectionism. It's also a great card if you want to reevaluate priorities or do something outside your comfort zone. The Death card is about releasing old habits, mindsets, or beliefs that are no longer serving you so that you can transform and make way for beneficial new beginnings. This is a great card if you want to get rid of toxic relationships, addictions, grudges, or habits, knowing that this leap of faith will lead you to a better place. Temperance is my tarot card for 2025. It is a card about self-control and striving for patience, balance, and moderation in all areas of life. As I mentioned in my New Year's resolutions video, I'm facing some health issues due to arthritis in my hands, and my goal for 2025 is to learn how to pace myself. This is a great card if you're trying to strike some kind of balance in your life that might require self-compassion and creative problem-solving. Examples might be that you're trying to figure out a better work-life balance or trying to find a middle ground between enjoying life and living within your means. The Devil card is about negative thoughts or behavior patterns that cause you to give away your power and feel trapped or controlled. This includes addictions to alcohol, drugs, food, sex, gaming, spending, and other areas of your life. This is a great card if you're looking to free yourself from addictive behaviors or limiting beliefs, regain control over your life, and step back into your personal power. For instance, your goal is to give up smoking, end an abusive relationship, or stop working weekends at the office. The Tower card is about embracing change following the sudden collapse of things that no longer serve you, which can include outdated beliefs or structures in your life. This is a great card if your goal is to face your fears so that you can let go of a toxic job or situation. Even though it will shake things up, you will be better off in the long run. For instance, I have a retired Canadian friend who has been a snowbird in Florida for many years. She loves spending winters there and has many friends in her community. Recently, she's faced a lot of issues with her property, including hurricane damage, difficulty getting home insurance, and the Canadian dollar dropping significantly. She's realized that her home no longer serves her, and it's time to sell it. The Star card is about hope, healing, and a sense of renewal, which is both faith in your potential and faith in the universe to help manifest your desires. This is an excellent card to choose from when you want to realize your dreams and improve your health and relationships. The Star was actually the card that I chose last year after I just started this YouTube channel. I chose it because it was a card about optimism and believing in myself. And also because I was starting this YouTube channel, this card was about being seen and my hope that I would become a YouTube star. The Moon is a card about trusting your intuition, confronting your fears, and seeking truth when things are unknown. It's also a card about nurturing creativity and dealing with parts of yourself that have been hidden or buried. This is a great card if you want to uncover truths inside yourself and heal some deep emotional wounds. I talked to someone yesterday who was doing some deep trauma work around family secrets that were revealed following the recent death of her father. The Moon would be an appropriate choice in this situation. The Sun is a card about moving forward with joy and confidence. It's time to focus on happiness, celebrate your achievements, prioritize your health, and show your authentic self to the world. This is a great card if you want to develop a positive mindset, prioritize fun, make decisions that will bring you health, success, or fulfillment, or unapologetically embrace your true self. The Judgment card is a card about awareness, self-reflection, and reawakening for a higher purpose. This is a great card if you are seeking spiritual growth and want to find your purpose in life so that you can reach your full potential. It's also a card about taking responsibility for destructive habits and fractured relationships so that you can make things right and move forward aligned with the truth. The World is a card about reaching goals and achieving success in both your internal and external realms. This is the card to choose if you have big goals and want to be a huge success. It might be completing a major project, such as writing a book, completing some part of your education, such as earning a degree, celebrating something big in your career, such as a promotion or maybe even retirement, or achieving a big personal goal, such as getting married, having a child, taking a long-awaited trip, or celebrating a milestone birthday or wedding anniversary. It can also signify that now that you've achieved success in this particular area of your life, it's time to go back to square one and set some new goals. So those are the cards. Choose one that really resonates with you and make that your card for 2025. You've made it this far in the video, and I wanted to stop and ask a favor if you're not already a subscriber, and that is to please hit the subscribe button. It's free for you, and it will also help me to grow this channel. Plus, it means that you won't miss anything. Thanks so much, and if you're already a subscriber, I truly appreciate your ongoing support. Now let's get back to the video. The fourth way to choose a card is to work backward from a focus word. You choose a word for 2025 and then work backward to find a card that matches. I'll give a bit of a background about focus words, and then we'll talk about how to work backward. A few years ago, people started choosing a word that they wanted to be their focus for the upcoming year. This was instead of creating a New Year's resolution in every area of your life, and the one word basically tied everything together. I did this for a few years, and I can't remember any of my words, so it clearly didn't make that much of an impact. So I'm going to use somebody else as an example. In 2017, blogger Elizabeth McKnight chose her first word of the year, and it was uncomfortable. It was partially based on the quote from Eleanor Roosevelt that says, quote, "Do one thing every day that scares you," unquote. Elizabeth wanted 2017 to be a year of discomfort. Here's how she described it. Quote, "It means more trips with the kids in tow, even if it would be easier to stay home. It means less about me and more about others. It means more rigorous workouts and waking up earlier. It means more patience, more presence, and new habits. It means more projects that challenge me. It means getting myself off the couch, out from behind the screen, and away from excuses." Unquote. Once you've chosen your focus word, in this case discomfort, the next thing I do is page through my deck and look for cards that I think represent discomfort, or rewatch this video with the word discomfort in mind. You can use the whole deck if you'd like, or just the major arcana. For simplicity's sake, I'll use the major arcana, and I came up with 3 cards to represent discomfort: the Hanged Man, the Devil, and the Tower. Yours might be different. I think that the Hanged Man is the best fit because discomfort is about seeing the world from a different perspective. Elizabeth no longer wants to do what is easy. She wants to be challenged. The next 2 cards are about heavier subjects, such as releasing addictions. Elizabeth is already doing okay. She just wants to shake things up and not choose the easy path. The Devil definitely symbolizes discomfort, but it's about being trapped by negative patterns related to addiction, temptation, or unhealthy attachments. Sure, Elizabeth wants to get up earlier and work out harder, but that's very different from sleeping until noon because she was out all night drinking and drugging. So I don't think the Devil really fits. Finally, we have the Tower. It probably represents a few levels above discomfort, given that it's about collapse and destruction of beliefs. This is definitely not where Elizabeth is in her life. Tower problems would have been things like losing her job or her kids, not spending too much time looking at her phone. So this doesn't really fit. If I were Elizabeth and my focus word was discomfort, I would choose the Hanged Man as my card for 2025. If you need ideas about what your word for 2025 should be, there's a link below with 244 words of the year for 2024. You can also Google Word of the Year, and you'll get tons of examples, many of them on Pinterest. To get started, here are a few examples. You might want to make 2025 the year of abundance, activism, adventure, balance, boundaries, challenge, change, compassion, creativity, discipline, empowerment, faith, family, forgiveness, friendship, giving, growth, health, hobbies, joy, leadership, love, mindfulness, optimism, passion, peace, perseverance, relationships, resilience, simplicity, success, or wellness. In summary, I talked about 4 ways that you can choose a card of the year. These are: number 1, pick a card at random. Number 2, pick a card intuitively. Number 3, pick a card that resonates. And number 4, pick a card based on a focus word. The next thing to do is to keep the card front and center so that you don't forget about it. When I did this in 2024, I was choosing a card for each month and also one for each day, so I purchased a separate deck for that purpose. However, it would probably be easier to just take a picture and make it your screensaver on your phone or computer. Also, when I did this in 2024, I journaled about the card every day. That got old, and after about 3 months, I stopped the project altogether. I think there is a benefit to doing a deep dive into this card, but I'm not going to do it this year. If you feel like there's a point when you're no longer getting benefit from this card, you can pick another one or just stop the experiment. I hope this video will help you with your goal setting for 2025. Please leave a comment if you'd like to share what you learned. Happy New Year! Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.